Hey everyone, I am so glad you are here. We're going to learn about virtual learning environments, and we have Mr. Daniels here, and he's going to talk to us about to showcase one of the virtual learning environment products. So I will be in the backstage area if you need me.
All right, thank you. Hello, everyone. Um, Hello, can everyone hear me? Please signify in the private chat if you can hear me. Okay. Um, my name is Daniel, and I work for Duo Capital. We are a company that deals on products and services, tech products and services. And then today I'll be presenting one of our products that's called the Advanced Learning and School Management System, ALASMA. Now, this product was developed to help schools, you know, catch up with learning post COVID-19. Why this program was being developed, we sat down with a group of engineers in our firm to see how to solve the problems that educational institutions are having, with learning, especially online. And then here we came up with this product that can solve both online and offline learning problems at the same time. So I'm sure everyone can hear me. So I'm going to start the presentation now. I don't know if I should, but I'm going to start because I think we are running out of time. Okay, so bearing in mind the Nigerian school model, we developed something that that's suitable for our environment. And as you all can see on the screen, it's a application that helps you keep track of everything you do in your school, online and offline, from office management, student information, fees collection, expenditures, income, attendance, examination. I mean, looking at the menu by the left side, you see all the menus there: examinations, lesson plans, academics, human resource, that's HR. Then it has a feature for communication, in-house communication. Has a module for Zoom classes. It has a download center where teachers or school admin could upload a file, and it's downloadable uh, by anyone who is authorized to access the file. And it has a module for homework where students can come submit their homework for marking. And it has library students, it's a library management system where the librarian has to manage the borrowing or lending of books, and when the book is returned, and which student borrowed which book or which teacher borrowed which book. So it kind of keeps record of the libraries. And then we also has inventory where the admin keeps record of the school inventory. Whatever item that's coming into the school, if the item has finished, you have a track record of everything running in the school. It has a model for transportation where you manage the transport. It has hostel, generate certificates, and ID card. So automatically, when a student registers, he generates an ID card for the student. You don't have to go to the press, to the printing press to print multiple ID cards for students. Students can download their ID card, probably print it at home if they have printers at home, or get a business center or computer center where they can print it out. And it has a module called Front CMS where you can uh, redesign the landing page of your school portal. And it has another one called the alumni. This keeps track of every individual that has graduated from the school. Yeah, keeps track. It moves their record to the alumni. You manage your alumni and all of that. So, and it has a report where you get the general report of everything I have mentioned here. And it has a system setting where you configure your where you configure your portal, be it payment, SMS, email, and a lot more other integrations. Okay, from the system setting, you can assign a particular module to a particular user, and so on and so forth. And before I forget, this has the capacity this gives rights to up to 8 users. And 8 users, I mean an admin, a teacher, an accountant, a librarian, a receptionist, then a super admin. Then you have a login for the teacher, for the parent, sorry, and for the student. Okay, so the parent login has access to see what the kid is doing in school, why the teachers too had the same record of the performance of the student. The teacher can assign assignments to the students. Let me get something here. The teacher can give assignment to the student can submit online, and all these things are monitored from the parent, and the parent can monitor it. Okay, so let's take an example of a student who wants to enroll into the school. For an example, I have to go back to the landing page and we'll say /edu. So waiting for it to load. So yeah, there's a dummy landing page for this application. So I will say this is our school website. Someone is seeking for admission, and then we'll say, okay, click on admission. For example, click on admission and online admission, online admission. And then yeah, we have some pre-programmed classes just to make sure that this form functions well. So we'll say in Nigeria we have GS1 to SX3. So but here I have something like SS1 to SS3. So we'll say the student is going for SX3, and then the first name of the student is Judith. And then we'll say last name is Henry. And then we'll select the gender, of course, it's a female. And this is the student filling up the form, and the date of birth, say 1999 or 2005. So we'll click on these dates, and I will go back far back as 2005 or 2006. Yeah, yeah, and say okay, 2006. Okay, July 11, just a random date, and then we'll say phone number 09086576262. Yeah, and then we'll say email address annabelle@gmail.com. Yeah, and then fill up the guardian, the parent/guardian details. Okay, Janet, Uday, and the father occupation is banker. And then we might ignore the mother's information, but we could still put it if it's necessary. So mother's name, sorry, partner's name could be Mary Uday, and their phone number and occupation is say trader. Now there's something that happens here. The application is asking if guardian is a father, mother, or you have other person that's a guardian. So if you have someone else who click on it and it tells us okay, fill up the information of that other person, which is where you have guardian name, guardian relation, and stuff like that. But if it's a father, click on it, it replaces those information with that of the father. And if you say mother, gives you the information of the father at the guardian. And the guardian is the only person that has access to log in to get those informations. And then you enter the guardian's email and guardian's address. Now, all of these things working with emails and phone number, once fully integrated into his school system, we create what we call an API or an emailing API. So automatically when you register, it sends an email to the guardian and sends an email to you as a student. So but right now most of those things are not configured because cost money to maintain. So the applicants after filling all of this clicks on save and yes, it's submitted. So let's go back to the admin and see what we have. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're logged in. So let's see who we have next on this list of applicants. Okay, admission, online admission. Okay, so we have Judith Henry was number 3. We have already done some test running for some schools where we created these two names. So on this um, demo, we have the third person, Judith Henry, and she's applying for SX3 FX term. And yeah, she's not enrolled yet because it hasn't ticked good. So we are still considering, but first we need to look at her information. Say, okay, edit, click on edit, and then we'll look at the information that edit has put up. You look at this, see that some information has not, some informations are not here, like roll number, um, religion, blood group, student house, blue or red. Yeah, this has to be filled up. The height of the student, every other information that's supposed to be here. Now, most of these things are not here because the student will have to fill these things up after they've been given admission. Okay, so we just come after looking at all of these. Probably there's a file attached. We'll go to so there's a file attached, maybe a preliminary document that's supposed to make the person eligible for admission. We'll go to download center and we can find a file there. But for the meantime, we don't have all of that because we probably don't have time to go through all of this. And we'll say save and enroll. So we'll save. We're not just saving the students, but we're also enrolling them. If you click on save, it means you want to take time to access the student information first before you enroll. So even with saving the documents, with saving the admission doesn't mean that you have admitted the student. So you can just save, run an assessment on the information. Then probably after 2 or 3 days or 1 week, you can now come back to the online admission and then enroll the students. So now this being done, you now have a login for the student, the parents too, and then of course you now start with the process of assigning courses to the student, and then that happens under academics here, where you have subjects, sections, classes, assign class teachers. So you can assign teachers to courses, subjects they can take, can promote students and stuff like that. Now, there's one major thing with this application is this. Even while schools are not open, you can ask your students to log into the portal and you can have online classrooms. And bearing that in mind, we integrated Zoom. Yeah, we integrated Zoom. So the school just needs to subscribe to a Zoom subscription, and then We could help do that anyways, and then we'll collect the API. There's a code called API. The API is in full, it's an application programming interface. I don't know how to explain it, but what it does is it's going to connect Zoom to this to the portal. So you don't have to go to zoom.com or get a Zoom app to do your live classes or hold your live meeting. So this is an all-round uh, portal for schools, whether they are in, whether they are they are on session, maybe in school, in session in school, maybe in the classroom, or they are home. Like this would have solved the school problem before if it was ready pre-COVID-19. But then we developed this to make sure that that doesn't happen again. That if there's any case of COVID-19 again, that the schools will have to carry on, and there won't be excuses for what as at why schools wouldn't be in session. Okay, so I don't know if I have people here, but of course I have to go on because I've been asked to start. Okay, so another thing here is this. This helps you manage inventory. Okay, to add stocks, add suppliers and items and stuff like that. And it gives you library, as you can see, book lists, add student, add staff. Okay, you go to book list, you don't have any book, add book. Yeah, you can add a book. Yeah, you can add a book. And then after adding properties of the book, if it has a rack number, you enter the rack number and then you save. And then you can collect your fees online. Okay, you can collect fees online. And then the student, the student has, you have every module to manage students from multi-class students, student category, student house. You can disable a student for a reason, probably is under suspension. So when you disable a student, they can no longer access the online portal until you enable them. And same thing with giving leaves under HR. So this application just helps students, schools to manage their process easily and online. Okay, so I'm still here to get people here. So in case anyone has a question, I don't know how I'm going to be doing that for now, but I really wish I have people here who are listening because nobody is indicating. There is nobody is indicating to be here. I don't know, but uh, feel like I'm talking to myself right now.
I'm still here. I'm still here. There's no comments in the chat.
Okay. All right. So it's a time where I want people to ask me questions anyways, but I don't know. Since no one is on it's logged on the platform.
Do you want them to log on the platform? Did you give them logons?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Are you? Did you give them logons? Do you want me to log in?
Yeah, I can give you login if you want to log in.
I mean, if it'll help your demonstration, I don't mind.
Okay, no problem. Can I send it to you on the chat?
Yeah, send on the private one.
Okay.
Okay, welcome. Hello, hello. Just one second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
You see I'm logged in?
Are you logged in?
Okay. Do I enter amount? Uh, Daniel, there's a question. Hmm. Yeah. Mhm. May I ask you a question?
Sure, sure.
Um, you developed the portal for running. Oh, okay. So it's like I noticed it was for the bills and the keeping track of the monetary things and that kind of stuff. So, um,
Academic.
is this something that you use in your local schools? Use it for schools?
Well, it was I finished building it in August. So, but it's already in the market for schools in my area. Like
Hmm.
I've submitted proposals to schools here, and that they are considering adopting the system because they were convinced it will serve.
And is it in how many did you say? Uh, how many schools are using it?
Sorry,
How many schools are using it?
not none yet, but I have
Hmm.
proposals in 4 schools waiting to be approved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Oh,
application was
okay.
released in the late August. So I started marketing in September.
That's good. That's good. I know that in the U.S. they have, school districts would just be lost without a, a system of um, keeping track of the finances and the bill payment. Just all the stuff, the maintenance and operation. And I know these systems are so helpful for just the organization of the school and keeping it running.
Okay.
Well, it's
Well,
hard.
this doesn't just manage the expenses or running of the school. It also manages the student data, academic records of the students too. This
Mm,
manages both of the students. As you can see, we have academics. There's a module. You come down below. Yeah, you see academics after lesson plan. There's a menu there. Academics. Yeah, when you get it, you see you can add subjects, assign a subject to a teacher. Now, when you come to student information, the one up there, after the fee collection of the student information, you click on it, it gives you a drop down of student
mm.
enrollment, admission, and then you
Yeah.
come down below, you see examination, and you see online examination. So it's for both in classroom and virtual learning. It covers both.
Okay, so it
Yes,
covers the testing and the examinations and everything.
exactly,
Well, that's cool.
exactly.
Even lesson plans. That is a one-stop
Yeah,
shop.
man. Yeah, and it has a Zoom integration. So in the case of virtual learning, instead of going to zoom.com or Zoom app, we've integrated Zoom. So you just schedule a meeting or schedule a classroom, and then you don't need to send any links. Only the students who have access to that class, to that event. It makes things easy. You just log in and into classroom. That's it. Come down after academics, you see Zoom. Zoom classes. After academics, you see my combination. There is Zoom F classes. You can schedule a meeting or Zoom class with us. Yes, yeah, there.
Link, could you put a link or something in the comments? So if people want to get a hold of you, they
So
can your contact information or something.
everything happens inside the portal.
I'm
You don't
sorry,
have
I
to
can't
go outside
hear.
that. Your mic is mute. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. And please, if you want to check out any other sessions, the complete schedule is on teachathonnetwork.com/P for presentations. Or if you just go to teachathonnetwork.com, it's on the menu bar. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, and thank you for coming to see us today.